Vibrate.
What's up, gang?
Vibrate that thing.
We're back up in this thing.
Ain't nothing wrong
The
with
StruggleHolics
vibrating that thing.
podcast. This is where you want to be, and we bring in what you desire.
Smooth.
Episode 121. I'm one of your hosts, Jay Smooth.
Alisha
And Amondo.
And Clayton. I didn't know Josh was about to do the opening. I was just like, fuck it, I'm letting him go.
He said, like he was
let me
a
spit
fucking
on
sex
it.
operator.
Something came over me now.
Hey, good Josh, let me put that
He
shit
had
on.
one sip of Crown. You were here. How's it going?
One sip.
He got an interview.
That shit was up here.
That's what that crown do to you for sure. That boy Josh definitely just put an interview with.
Hey, man. Niggas is looking for work right now.
Hey, listen, Jack, ain't nothing wrong with it. Go get that money.
Shit.
But damn, what's some of the topics y'all came up with this week? Because I ain't got nothing.
You pulled up right now. I want to talk about the Jackson Mahomes.
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Where
Can y'all explain what happened with that?
so
I think we talked about the incident before because it happened.
I was thinking about it.
It happened like right after the Super Bowl. I want to say.
Oh, is
Either
that
right-
same incident continuing? Or
Yeah,
They just got arrested for
it's
it.
either right before the Super Bowl, or right after the Super Bowl. But it was when he was kissing that store owner, like forcibly kissed her and everything. And he was being rude and her. What kind of store was it? Was it a restaurant? Or was it?
It's a restaurant in Kansas City, and she was a store owner, and she was like this 40-year-old woman, and allegedly it was him in the video, and like grabbed her by the neck from behind and like pulled her back and like on some Chris Brown shit, but ain't no cut to dark, so you really saw what the fuck happened. And then she kind of looked at him after the shit and like, yo, what the fuck? Allegedly is what she said. But that's not, the video didn't have no audio, so we don't know like exactly how she felt at the time. But
there's video of him doing it though.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I can tell you how she felt with his sexual assault charges.
Yeah.
You can
wasn't-
assume how she felt. For
Well,
sure.
When I-
did she
when I
feel
tell-
that way really though?
When I tell you, I haven't seen so many people celebrating the fact that he
Nobody
got
likes this
arrested.
nigga.
Like, bro,
Nobody.
it's bad when that many people don't like you that they celebrate the fact that not even celebrating that he got arrested for that charge, but just celebrating the fact that he got in trouble for something. Like, finally he can go away.
So we ain't gonna have to see this nigga next Super Bowl. Yes.
That's literally what people are
Wow.
celebrating more than the fact that this dude assaulted somebody and got arrested for that.
Like we're praying on his downfall.
Oh yeah, people
Fully.
for sure. People for sure are preying on his downfall, and people truly don't like Patrick Mahomes' wife. And I feel bad for Patrick Mahomes because he always got to deal with this.
I think he probably don't. I think he probably don't even go on social media like that.
What is that?
that's the video right there.
Oh, yeah,
Ew.
that's for somebody that you go with.
Ugh.
That's like you
Oh,
drunk and that's your girl. You
no.
walk up behind her.
He
trying to
looked
get
lit.
freaky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Just
She
in
was, and
public.
she looks uncomfy. Book him.
I mean, he's
Pack it up.
out now.
Yeah,
Well,
he's on a
obviously,
$100K
yeah.
bond.
Of course they pay
Yeah.
that shit.
Nigga, what?
Because you don't have to pay the whole thing, right?
I wipe my ass
with them.
I would say either Patrick paid him to get out or his dad paid because his dad played baseball. So
He got money too, probably though, don't
Hell
he?
yeah.
He got his own
He-
little bread.
He was
Not
big on
unfortunately.
TikTok and shit.
It's
I
not.
don't know
little.
how
He
good
got
they
bread.
paying.
does he?
I
don't know what he do.
Oh,
outside
absolutely. He's a TikToker, like legit. I think.
Oh, I'm talking about his daddy. I want to talk about the brother, though.
No, I think.
I mean,
does
I
he?
don't know.
Wait, is he still on TikTok though? After the incident?
I don't know.
He
Probably
took a
not.
couple of weeks off, like after the shit popped off initially, and then he just slid back in, like just under the radar, and nobody really noticed.
I think that's a terrible thing to say. Like he
has
popped
1
up and he
million
slid back in
1.1
after seeing
million
this
followers.
video.
No. Like
I
after
know
it
what
died
you
down
mean.
for a couple of weeks, he just.
I know what
kinda-
you mean. I'm just saying that the wording is it's terrible right now.
All right,
Yeah,
like,
and then he.
But what's funny is that everybody thought he was,
You know.
but this one, everybody thought he was.
yeah.
This one, like,
Apparently,
Yeah.
he not. Is he queer
Could have
baiting?
fooled
Maybe.
me.
Might be bi.
Oh,
Possible.
that's true.
could be.
Maybe he's here for the boys and the girls. Oh,
That feel like some very dominating behavior for a bi person. I don't know. Maybe that's a presumption on my part.
I was just saying.
That's a presumption on my part.
Bi people be more aggressive because they just
really
listen. Just
women. They
just
be
because
like,
I don't know.
Just because you might be bi or gay doesn't mean that you're not masculine.
or it doesn't mean that you're not dominant.
That's the most masculine you can be to fuck another man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
He would be cute if he did something with his hair.
All right, you got me.
I would never want to be that masculine.
Yeah, all his videos have like 2-3 minutes. Like, even though you get haters are like, people are still gonna pay you.
Haters watch you.
You know what I'm saying? That's your motivators right there.
Hey, people
Got a bag.
literally prey on his downfall.
Hey,
People don't want Patrick Mahomes to win because they know his brother's gonna be on him and his wife is gonna be on social media, just irritating everybody.
Ooh.
So they prey on Patrick Mahomes' downfall because of them.
Yeah.
He gonna be in jail doing TikTok dances.
Do that dance you was doing on there, boy.
Let's see it.
So
That boy gonna be bi for real then.
So it said that he got charged with, it was 3 accounts. Yeah, 3 counts of aggravated sexual battery and then 1 count of regular battery. And apparently with sexual battery, you can get served up to 55 months or 4 years and 7 months for people that don't want to do the math.
I don't think
At
that's
most.
gonna happen.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
But my thing
Obviously
is,
they denied
my
it.
thing is with him is that this isn't like the first story that's come out of him being rude to like business owners and shit in Kansas City. Been multiple incidents allegedly that he's been involved in where he's being the obnoxious one and people like people's businesses have to kick him out because of how obnoxious
At the same restaurant. Apparently there was a 19-year-old waiter that was going over to wherever they were seated at, and like Jackson and his entourage, it smelled like weed over there, so the guy was going over there to like tell him to stop or whatever, and he got shoved by them and allegedly got told to scram. And
that's some shit they say.
Scram, buddy.
I wonder
Get out of here.
I wonder, is that a parenting issue or is that just because you know your brother is who he is?
My
so
brother
you
is
feel
the
like,
shit. My dad is the shit.
So I feel like I can do whatever I want.
Yeah, because
I think it's more insecurity. Like,
I don't think it's
because he be posting like a lot of, he be getting bullied, dragged,
I can see
beat
that.
down through the mud. So I feel like it's more insecurity. He's acting out. Like, what if he really does like girl? I mean, what if he really does want to holler at a girl and they be like, Jackson Mahomes, and like, no, thank you. Like, think about it. His brother gets all the, you know what I'm saying? Like, all the hype, all the accolades, all that. And what does he get? Clowned.
I mean, but you see what your brother doing, nobody knows what goes on in Patrick Mahomes' personal life. Patrick Mahomes is very private to himself. He does.
King.
He's amazing on the football field and nobody knows what he does off the field. But his wife and his brother, they be on social media just acting very ignorant, acting very entitled. And people's like, yo, this ain't about y'all. And they be rude. Like when the Chiefs won the game, like one year, it was freezing cold out there. They popping champagne and pouring it down on people, like without people even knowing. But because they're happy, they're pouring it on people instead of like on themselves. Like that's rude as hell to do.
It's a home game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they mind.
Yeah, people was complaining about that shit.
Fuck that.
I feel like it's because it was him, though.
Yeah.
I feel like people target him, too.
Yeah.
Not defending him. He's cringy.
You put
but-
yourself out there? Oh, no, it's one
I
thing.
would clown him, too. He's
No,
cringy.
the reason why he gets clowned is because he acts very entitled.
Yeah.
That entitledness is what people don't like.
Yes, turn
Like you talk cash shit, and then if your brother lose or whatever, or you get humbled, you start being an asshole. Like he threw water on one fan because Patrick Mahomes lost. They're like, yeah, your brother lost, blah blah blah. You throw water bottles at people, and you go into restaurants and shit and be acting an asshole to the people that own the store and the people that work there. You act very entitled or privileged or whatever. Like people don't like that shit.
I got a question. Let's stay hypothetical more so. Y'all think Patrick Mahomes is actually gonna be kind of happy his brother go to jail if he go to jail?
No,
You don't think that?
no.
Yeah, what y'all
No,
think?
they seem pretty tight knit, regardless.
I feel
No.
like it does more damage for like his reputation
Not
Like,
Patrick
even-
Mahomes.
Not Patrick
Like-
Mahomes.
Like I mean, it make him look kind of bad because the type of image they portray online and everything like that, and then your brother can rap them some shit like that. It's not so much a damn, I wonder what he on type of thing. It was more so, it's like, damn, you allowing that shit to take place in your company. Like, I don't know.
But Patrick Mahomes, I don't think was in none of these incidents.
No. I mean, no. He's
It's not
definitely-
happening. It's
I
not
can't
happening
control
with-
my brother.
Yeah,
It's not happening. My brother, a grown man, and
Exactly.
especially if he don't even live with me, I can't control what he do. He just we happen to share the same last name, and we look alike, so people know you and my brother.
Yeah.
So anything you
That's
do,
fair.
I inadvertently get connected to it, but it doesn't do harm to my reputation. I'm just gonna get asked questions about it,
Yeah,
and
that's probably most
Patrick
social
Mahomes'
media.
wife has calmed down more ever since like she was like truly getting bashed online. She
Yeah.
calmed down more because she was like, she's one of the people that will talk shit, and then when they lose and people start like tweeting about it, she was trying to go back at people and like try to do low blows and shit, so people didn't like her. She acted very entitled. But it's a video of like her and Patrick Mahomes sitting courtside or whatever. And you see Patrick Mahomes say something to her. And you could see that she was annoyed by it. And people like kind of who read lips was like going over there. Like he told her to stop being such a bitch, stop having such a bitch face. And she like,
that's what he said.
she made like a mocking face or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But you could see Patrick Mahomes was irritated at that moment too. So it's like after that kind of happened, he got way more reserved and she calmed down a lot more. But his brother just still out here wilding.
Probably told her, "Hey, look here, that side hoe waiting for me. You keep fucking up. I'm gonna be with her tonight. You gonna be take your ass to that house and make the TikToks with my brother. Keep fucking around with me out here.
Oh
Now,
my
I keep
God.
warning you. You got me out here looking bad.
I would
You got me out here looking bad.
I would say Patrick Mahomes don't got that in him, but after seeing his dad, like yeah.
Yeah, he got that
Yeah.
dog in him. He got
Listen,
that dog.
I know Patrick Mahomes is looked at as a corny motherfucker.
I don't think he's corny.
I think the nigga corny, but listen, we gonna. He
It's
looked at
given
as
on
a
the cob.
Yeah. He on the cob, but he the Mexican cob. He got
He a
got
elote?
He got a little flavor. He got a little
He
He got a little
Okay.
flavor to him. He got a little flavor
sauce.
to him.
I don't see that.
I
He's
see it.
corny.
I see. it.
Why is he corny?
He's definitely not in the Joe
Is
Burrow
it by
realm of
association?
swag. Like Joe
Exactly.
Burrow is
Just-
white, and I
okay.
feel like he carries.
Okay,
more
but
than-
that's swag though. Like, can he
That's
not
what
be
we
average?
mean.
That's what I'm
Just
telling
because
He's not
just
average,
because-
like-
Average
gives-
is just corn on the
No.
cob. Like
Have
that's
you-
what average
No,
niggas
wait.
are.
Time out.
you.
That's
Time
what
out.
you're saying?
He not a.
Have you heard his
average nigga,
voice?
though.
Have you heard his
He
voice?
can't help his voice.
Corny.
That's not his fault.
Corny.
I know it's a lot of shit you can't help.
No, Alicia called him corny
Corny
because
niggas
his
can't
voice.
help to be corny though.
Kermit the corny.
Time out. Just because Joe Burrow, like
Corny.
Joe Burrow,
Get that swag.
he do.
Get that swag.
He do.
Sorry, that
Joe Burrow got that swag, but just because Patrick Mahomes isn't flashy like him, that makes him
It's
corny.
not even that. It's just like your energy.
Travis Kelce not corny, but Travis Kelce got that swag in him too.
No, it's
Exactly.
just
He's
like
not
not even like
corny.
how you dress. It's just your energy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the dress helps, but like,
I think Patrick Mahomes is just real reserved.
how are you like one of the top quarterback? Like you are the
Because here's the
GOAT
thing:
of quarterbacks.
Russell Wilson, corny. Patrick Mahomes
Exactly.
is not like Patrick Mahomes.
No,
is
he's not as corny. No.
I don't know. You see his wife.
It's the company you keep around.
Wait, time out.
You did say that, John. You
Which-
did say that.
Which
You ain't
You might have been
lying.
on to something, brother. You might have been.
which wife we talking about? We talking about Sierra or Brittany Mahomes?
You can really throw both of them in.
You could put both of them in the mix.
Damn.
Yeah.
No,
Throw
listen.
both of them in the
What do you
gumbo pot.
think about Sierra?
He ain't lying.
Patrick Mahomes, he is like he's real reserved. He answered the question the way he's supposed to. He's the leader of the team. I got to answer these questions this way.
Yeah.
Then after that,
Corny.
you don't see Patrick Mahomes really doing anything.
That's corny.
So I don't get where the corny image is coming from.
Corny.
Well, it's not even that.
We
It's-
just want to see
he
you
just-
put some personality in there.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's
Anything.
Like, it's just.
He's bigger
Like,
than
we get
just,
you're good,
he's
but,
bigger than
like-
just the Chiefs. That nigga is the face of the league. Right
Oh yeah,
now.
no. Listen.
So
I'm
I
not
have a bigger respect. It's like LeBron James. Is LeBron James corny? He's the face of the NBA.
But
That
LeBron
nigga is
James
corny,
got
bro.
swag.
He has his own little
He got his
swag.
swag.
He a little bit of both, man. Like he be,
He has
Nah.
corny moments for sure.
yeah, he
LeBron
got some
be having
really corny
corny
moments.
It's okay. It's
Smooth
okay to
niggas
have
have
corny
corny
moments, but I just don't put Patrick Mahomes in the corny bag. I put Russell Wilson in that corny bag.
He got his big toe in there.
Who else is in that
Yeah.
corny bag though?
He's in the water.
Russell Wilson for sure.
Like I
in
feel
that
like we
bag.
gotta categorize this.
Russell is
So why
corny.
Russell Wilson
he's,
corny then? We
He's
gonna
in
go
the
there.
corn
He got a
maze,
video
being grown
calling
in the
himself
crops.
Mr. Unlimited.
There's no way. There's no way.
That was the fairest
no fucking
argument
way.
anyone
What's
could
that
ever
one
make.
shit? Hold on. If we pulling up dirt, what Patrick Mahomes got in the tank? Hold on.
I'm pulling it up right now. Hold on.
Listen, Pat.
Dog, there's no way.
It's war to mixed
The
breeds.
fact that his brother feels comfortable doing that is corny. Like that makes him relatively corny.
Nah, ain't nobody cornier than fucking Russell Wilson.
Yeah, that nigga corny and stuff.
Like, are we just thinking about other quarterbacks now? Or we? Oh no.
The pictures are even bad. Why they doing him like this?
He did it. What you mean? Why they doing it like
He
this?
recorded this.
Russell. Oh my.
Hey guys, Russell here. Yes, the typical boring, yes, Russell, the robot Russell, the one you guys love to know. Real exciting. Yeah, I'm real exciting. But anyways, everybody has to have an alter ego, right? And I've been thinking about what my alter ego would be, and I think I have an alter ego. His name's Mr. Unlimited. Yeah, you gotta be unlimited. You know, you gotta have a thought process of being unlimited. So when people ask you, you know, what you're thinking about or what you want to do in life or where you want to go, you got to be unlimited. Tell them, I'm unlimited. You know what I mean? So when they ask you certain questions like,
who brings you motivation, Russell?
Mr. Unlimited.
Who's your role model, Russell?
Unlimited.
Y'all can't tell
That ain't sound like Sierra in the background. That did not sound like Sierra in the background. Boy, Russell, you might be
Never catch Sierra would be like, nigga, put that phone down. You would never catch her doing
Russell Wilson. I mean, Patrick Mahomes is not that.
Not that. But Patrick Mahomes said
that was the
bullshit out here.
corniest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, you know I'm pulling that out.
What you call that corn again, Alicia?
Huh? Oh, a latte.
He's talking about he a low
Yeah,
tech.
he got a little spice.
No, after seeing his dad.
That's straight corn on the cob with the core still on. I mean, what's the outer
Yeah,
part called?
he got the
God
little
damn.
cheese on it, the little spices.
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes straight picked off the cornfield.
After seeing Patrick Mahomes' dad and everything, it's like, nah, Patrick Mahomes got some swag. So Patrick Mahomes just real
His
reserved.
daddy got swag.
His dad got swag, but Patrick
That
Mahomes
don't mean he inherited all 100% of that.
Yeah,
He might got a
he
little
did
swag.
not. What
might
his
drip
mom
off
look
on
like?
him.
Look at
Have you seen him,
Jackson.
Mama?
No, listen, Jackson Mahomes is a cornball. Patrick Mahomes is not like his brother. Like, you can tell the difference in corn level.
Yeah, but he has a little bit of. Have you
I
heard him
refuse
in
to
an
let y'all put this
interview?
slander on Patrick Mahomes.
Have you heard him in an interview?
I've actually
He
heard
has
some
to
interviews.
answer it that way.
There's nothing
No,
wrong
he
with that.
doesn't.
Yes, he do.
He puts no personality, no spin, nothing.
That's
Nothing.
fine.
Just straightforward.
He
That's
just
fine.
be dancing for the white man.
Kawhi Leonard do the same thing. But then when they get out on the field or on the court, they
Niggas-
bust your ass.
But that speaks nothing to your game of being corny, though.
I don't
no.
think.
Yeah, it
That
don't.
speaks
Like
nothing
if
to
you're a
your
baller,
game.
you're a baller.
You're
You
a
can still be
baller.
corny.
Kawhi Leonard,
Even
corny.
Corny.
Nigga even got corn rolls.
How is Kawhi Leonard corny?
Corny.
That's the thing.
That's-
I think corny is like lame, embarrassing level. At least to me, that's where I thought we were going with this. I can't just see somebody being
Yeah,
like,
no, you're just like
corny.
not saucy. Like you're not
corny.
You're corny.
But that just because you're not saucy don't mean you corny.
You're not average, Clay.
But
Corny.
If you average, that don't make corn. That don't make you
No,
corny.
I said they're
If
not
you're-
average.
I agree with
that's
you.
what, this is
No,
the
that's
bar
what
that
I'm
we're
saying.
judging on. Like
No,
you,
the bar that
you
I'm
either
judging-
have it or you don't.
Then the bar I'm judging on is
Damn.
the niggas that don't have it but are trying to show that they have it.
Corny.
That's what makes you corny. Patrick Mahomes is not doing that. Kawhi Leonard is not doing that.
He
That's
did.
why I don't-
That
Okay.
laugh.
They're not trying.
That's just how the nigga laugh.
That shit was
So basically, you
powerful.
saying if they not trying to be something they not, then it makes them less corny.
No, that if they're trying to be something that they're not, that's what makes them corny.
Or
Bow
yeah.
Wow, for example, that nigga was
No,
pretending
you
to be in
never
first
know.
class,
Maybe
but that
he
nigga was
really
really
think-
flying commercial. That's
In his heart
cornball
and
shit.
soul, that's
That's what I'm saying. That's
That he's him.
cornball shit.
That's
these are
cornball
corny.
shit. But it's just you're
Same
corny.
thing. Russell was that
No,
video
it's
right
not.
there.
That's corny.
Yes, that's as fuck.
It's fuck.
That's
Bro.
that's corny.
That's why we said they're a lotte. That's why
He's
we
a
did-
low
he
take corny. He a little corny.
He
I
corny,
guess.
but he got some sauce on him.
I guess. I guess
Where's-
we judge.
You
it.
know
Where's
when
the
they be
corn?
walking in the little tunnel thing and they like post pictures of the fit and you be like, damn,
Dylan
that's
Brooks.
fire. They're not
Corny.
posting pictures of his fit. Like nobody cares what Patrick Mahomes is wearing.
That's fine, but that don't make you
I don't
corny
think
just
Dylan
because of
Brooks
that.
Corny.
Oh yes,
We
he
talking
is.
about him too.
Dylan
I
Brooks
don't
is
think
corny.
Dylan Brooks corny. I just
Huh?
think
No, he corny.
bad
Explain that.
decisions.
Did you see him in that mink coat with his hair pressed out and the DB chain with the glasses on? And he talking about something.
about? Oh yeah, that's
That was corny. That was corny.
Let me see the fit. Let me see the
It's
fit.
pimping when you got it. When you got the swag, he don't have it. He one of those niggas that don't have it, but trying to show that he have it.
No, but I think you're
that nigga showed up to a game just
equating-
a stone cold Steve Austin. Do not tell me that.
That nigga was cold. That was a cold
kinda
fit.
fire.
That was a cold
I
fit.
refuse to let you slander Patrick Mahomes, but say that shit was cold.
No, listen, because I think you're
That's
equating
the
the
fit.
play on the field and on the court to
No, I'm not.
this.
I'm not.
them
I'm
as
looking. I'm looking at personality.
Let me see my nigga pimped out.
Hell no.
No, that's just wild.
And
He's
especially if he's from the
wilder.
Bay or something too.
Look at that
No.
shit, bro.
That's
Oh,
funny.
yeah. Oh yeah, I see.
Nah.
He
He
looked
was
like
on his Prince shit,
He's
bro.
trolling for
He
real.
was
What's
on
the
his
nigga?
Prince
The
shit.
Prince from Shrek. The king from Shrek.
Lord Farquaad.
That's what that nigga look like. That nigga look like Lord Farquaad. Sure.
I just can't. I just refuse to let. I just refuse to let you say that
That's a little corny.
that shit was fire.
That shit is
But Patrick Mahomes is corny. It's not
We're
just.
going to Disney
Low
World.
tag.
Like that's him.
Everybody
Corny.
says that though. At the end
But
of
he
the
says
episode,
it like he
everybody-
really means it. Like he literally has no other plans. Like he's taking the family. to
Every
Disney World.
kid,
and his
bro,
wife
everybody
and
has
brother
and
are
it's
in
a
the
free
background.
trip, and it's a free trip.
Yeah, I
Bro,
know.
no, I refuse.
And he
to let
gonna
y'all
take
just
that free
slander his
trip. You know
name.
why?
It's
Slandering
funny,
his
bro.
name. He a low
Yeah,
tag.
he's still the GOAT. I'm gonna give it to him.
That nigga small.
Best quarterback out there, but right now, but Cordy.
No, see y'all. This whole
Elote.
podcast is talking about corny niggas now.
What
That's
else we
funny as
got on
hell.
the topic? This
He
we gonna leave.
a
We gonna leave
Elote.
the Elote
Uh,
alone.
Do y'all want to talk about the NBA playoffs so far?
We
Or
can touch on
we
it.
tap
if
in
y'all
on
would
it
like
I
to.
guess we can hit it.
I'm here.
This is the time to be watching. This is like what
Yeah, I
you
think
skipped
they-
the whole regular season for,
Let me
Alicia.
drink my water.
I'll be shocked if the Lakers win their series.
I wouldn't be.
I'll be shocked if they win. I just don't think that the Lakers are as good as people are portraying them to be.
Who are y'all projecting to win it overall?
That's hard to say right now. But
Yeah, it's actually
Oh,
this
it's
playoffs
tight
is
like
actually
that?
hard to say.
Either the Lakers. I wanted my Suns to win, but I don't think we got what it takes. Chris Paul, I love you, bro. You know I'm a diehard. Need to retire, G. Or come off the
Yeah,
bench
they-
next year. He got to come off the bench next year.
dude, his
Yeah.
minutes got to be like half.
He
They're
got to
about
come off the
to.
bench. Just to
he's-
preserve him. He
Yeah.
hurt.
Yeah, Denver's winning that series. I'll be shocked if the Lakers win the series.
I would.
I think.
I think it's just too easy to. I can just see Anthony Davis getting hurt. I don't want him to get hurt. Knocking on wood. But I see that, and even with him healthy, I just don't see this Laker team truly being as good because they're so wishy washy. One game they'll be great, then the next game they be fucking garbage.
Yeah, they have inconsistency with effort at a lot of different times. I think honestly, whoever come out the West is probably going to win. I think it's either going to be, I think Golden State or Denver. But if you were asking me who's going to win it all right now, I would probably say Denver is the best looking team out of all of them so far to me.
I got Boston winning it all, regardless of who go face them.
They did just beat them niggas about 34 yesterday.
I just don't see anybody really beating. I don't see no real team really competing with Boston this year.
I don't know, because that's going to be a
I
tough
disagree.
series with Denver and Joel Embiid. They still got to make it out that series.
Joel Embiid not 100%, so
He ain't. But shit, they beat them without Joel Embiid in the game.
because their whole game plan switched.
Yeah. And I think if they can lean more so to using James Harden, because they literally they are a defensive team. And that's literally what they're aiming at is Joel Embiid.
But Doc Rivers is good for blowing 3-1 leads or just losing the leads and blowing the series. So
Yeah.
that's y'all still got that on
But
you.
that's what I'm saying. I think it's more James Harden got to take over. For this series, they need
Ain't gonna
James
happen.
Harden to take over, and then he can go back to playing the backup role. But in this series, if he doesn't take the lead, they're not going to win.
He ain't taking the league. He want to go back to Houston next year. There's
He
already
said-
rumors going around the league saying he wants to go back to Houston.
I don't think they would get him. I don't
Houston?
think they would. No. Why would they?
Why wouldn't they?
Because they have a young talent. They got
They
lot of
need
young
vets.
talented. But do you want that vet?
Yeah, because they already shopping Jalen Green. They don't want Jalen Green no more.
They don't want Jalen.
Damn.
No, they already shopping him.
What was this, his second year?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Why they getting rid of Damn. That shit.
They want to go different route with too many young players and everybody just being. It was so immature that they like we need vets here and we need some players who actually want to win. Jalen Green was there like, I'm here to play. I get paid. That's all I care about. He don't really care about winning like that. Allegedly, that's what was been rumored.
Oh, he said I need W's.
Man, I don't know. I don't know. But I do think the Lakers are a deep team, though. That's the whole thing.
They got a lot better.
They're a deep team. And then list the experience of LeBron in them. I don't know. Because they play tonight. So we just do this. Who y'all think go win this Golden State and Laker game tonight?
I think Golden State wins this game. Tied up 1-1. Finish off the
Ooh,
split.
this was the topic I wanted to talk about too.
Who you think won tonight? Then we go hit that.
Lakers. I think Lakers winning tonight.
I got Lakers winning tonight, too. What about you, Alisha?
I'm gonna go with the majority. I don't watch basketball. Thank you.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for the Lakers.
It's headline.
Sorry,
I heard about
love
this
y'all.
story basically, but it was this lady basically. She left her fiance basically once he got brain cancer, or he had a brain tumor, and so the gist of it, I'm gonna just break it down basically. Like he understood, like it wasn't like they were dating for, I want to say, a couple years. They got engaged and everything. Then shortly after that, he came down. He ended up having brain cancer, and it just got real depressing for both of them. It's not just her; it's him too. Him watching her deal with watching her partner basically passing, slowly dying too. Mm-hmm. So after a year or so of them, like her dealing with it, whatever, she basically told him and his family, like, I just can't keep doing this. And she ended up leaving him. I wanted to know, if y'all was in that situation, would y'all want y'all partner to stay with y'all? Would y'all want them to leave?
I got questions about this, though.
Go ahead.
You say she left after a year?
They were together for multiple years dating, right?
Yeah.
And then after they find out, it was a year after, and then she left?
Like a year after.
Okay. So a year after they found out, but they were already together for like 3 years.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. And that's it.
Let me read.
A year,
Let me
though?
read up. Let me get the actual, like.
Is it
You
terminal?
did not love me. A year?
Is it terminal cancer?
Yeah. Like he's
gonna-
slow.
he gonna
he's
be dead
slow.
ass?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. How much time did he have to live after they found out?
How old are
looking
they?
up now.
Let's say it was 5 years while he looking at
Are they our age?
How much would...
Y'all
Are they
ask-
Josh's age?
A year, though, nigga? You leave me after a year?
But you want them to...
Nigga, that's no love.
But that's a year of.
That's a year. Listen.
How are your needs getting met if you're in the? How are my needs getting met if you're in the hospital sick the entire time?
A year, though.
A year is a long ass time.
It's not. It is really
It
not.
is and it's not at the same time, depending on how
In
you
the
look at
grand
life.
scheme of life, a year ain't shit. A year be gone like that.
That's what I'm saying. How old are they?
So they
They
had
got
been
kids?
dating for 2 years when he had asked her to marry her.
So
And
they're
so they lived
engaged.
in London. Yeah, they was engaged. Well, shortly afterwards, he was diagnosed with a rare tumor. And she had previously explained that she really struggled watching him go through this traumatic experience, including a 17-hour surgery that would leave nerve damage and palsy in the right side of his face. When it got too much for her and regular panic attacks started seriously affecting her mental health, she decided to call it quits with him.
Do they say the time frame?
Were they still in contact?
Oh, shit. This was 2 weeks after the surgery. She decided to end it.
Oh. Damn.
So how long was the surgery after they found out? Because that we need time.
It was 17-hour surgery, and
No,
2
no.
weeks after that, she called it quits.
But okay, do that gap before, like when they found out, and then when he had the surgery, like the time in between that.
Wait, what?
So he found out he had. Did they do the surgery once they found out he had the cancer? That's what I'm saying.
No, it doesn't say. Like,
Okay, so that's. What
I'm pretty
saying.
sure in one of these different articles they might say exactly like when.
Okay,
But
so we're just gonna go off the year.
So
Just for
so basically,
talking
I do know in the story at first he started like feeling like a hungover feeling almost.
Mhm.
So they thought they were just drinking the night before, so they thought he was just hungover. Bye, left it alone. Then after a few days, it had they ended up going to a doctor because he didn't feel any better. Then the doctors had told him it was vertigo. So they're like, eventually it'll pass. Blah blah. Gave him some medication for it, but then it just still kept getting worse and worse. And he finally went to the doctor, and then that's when they found out about it. So I don't know in between that time frame when did they find out and how long from the time the doctor telling them that you need surgery, and then the surgery actually happening.
Because it probably was a rush surgery, especially if it's getting worse. Yeah. So it probably was a rush surgery. So we're going to use a year.
So how old are they though? That's what I need to know.
20s, like mid-30s, something like that.
The woman was 32 and the guy was 37.
So they up there kind of.
She said she said it became too much for her. But basically, we got the gist of the story. So I want to know, would y'all be able to stay with y'all partner? Y'all found that out. Or better yet, no. Would y'all want y'all partner to stay with y'all? Watching them go through all this with you.
It's interesting that you asked this question.
Why is this so interesting? Oh, wait, well, we're going to answer it, then we'll go down that road.
You know what? We can leave your personal business off of the podcast.
Yes.
No, I was just saying it's interesting that you said it because I'm going through a situation. Not comparable, but somewhat comparable. Like, do you stay or do you go type situation. Like some hardcore situation.
But this person is passing away.
So I'm trying to like...
We'll talk about that later.
No, so I'm like trying to like...
Your situation is different because this person is never like after...
But what if they die in said situation?
They won't.
They could.
Hey, listen, so look, this is my opinion, so we going to get y'all off this.
They could die.
I feel like, this is me personally, yes, I would want them to stay. But only... It's going to be a certain time period to where I'm going to allow them to leave.
Leave is
You
crazy.
get a window?
Yes.
My man, allow them to leave is crazy.
Listen.
Fine, you can go.
Because once you are married.
That's true. Sickness and
and
health.
They not married. They not married though.
But they're engaged?
They was
So you on the
engaged.
road steps?
Oh.
They was engaged. And 2 weeks after their engagement is when they found out.
Oh, she just said, I will.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No,
She just said yes.
All she said was, thank you, God. I didn't have to take that bullet. That's really...
No.
You don't think that's what she was thinking?
No.
Y'all crazy. That woman didn't love that man. I don't give a fuck what y'all say.
I would think...
Bro,
she did not love that man.
She was having panic attacks and everything. It got so
Yeah, come
severe
on,
for
bro.
her.
That's what I'm
that
saying.
she
You
was
have to
having
think of
panic
your
attacks.
partner. Think of where your partner is going to be.
What happened to
How is your
panic
partner
attacks?
going to live their life? How are they ever going to be happy if they're constantly checking in on you? And y'all not even married, so it's not like she's going to get
I would break it
anything
off.
out of it.
Bitch, I'm about to die.
Like,
you talk about
hold
your
on, wait.
happiness right now?
I'm about to die.
Bitch, once I die, you can be happy all you want to.
But you can
Okay,
die and
look.
stay together until that time.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, we ain't got to stay together, I don't feel like in a romantic sense. Like, I can move on in potential in a romantic sense if you're able to. I don't know if most people in that situation would be able to, but it's like, I can still check up on you because that's like a person that you built up a pretty serious relationship with, and to just cut that off and detach it at the drop of a hat is kind of fucked up.
And y'all do realize
It's hard.
this.
there's no
He
way.
is terminally ill. He may be.
Yeah.
We don't know if he's because that's what I'm saying. He just had surgery, so we don't know if he's going to recover for one.
No, I believe in one. And the video I had first pulled up that reminded me of this topic, I believe it said he wasn't gonna.
He wasn't going to recover.
Yeah.
Like, what's the quality
So
of life?
was he going to be like bed rest for the rest of his life, or
Basically,
was
like
he going to be
the right side of his face and like it was
Permanently paralyzed?
It wasn't working after the surgery.
his dick down the middle? So Alisha, you somebody that ain't going to be able to please.
Okay.
He can still. You can still ride that man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, if you can please.
Now, thank you. Now
His
we're talking
right
about the
side of his
facts.
tongue still work.
Yeah.
Listen, you ain't got to worry about his tongue getting tired.
Does he got money?
Listen, I would call it quits.
He got the.
Y'all
Or you're saying,
tripping.
okay, when you say you would call it as
I
from
would
the girl's point of view, call it quits. Like if your significant other was in
either or.
the other way.
If I was a bedridden dude, I would break it off with Kayla. I would not want her to have to deal with watching me slowly rot away.
So you're saying like right now, if
Yeah.
that happened to you, you would tell Kayla to pack it up?
Yeah.
No.
Because I would want her to be happy. At the end of the day, like I'm not gonna be here. It's already confirmed that I'm not gonna be here. Don't wait. Don't put yourself through this constantly. Like no.
I know.
Y'all is bugging.
I hear.
No,
hold on, wait.
I know myself.
Wait. The more
I'll
I'm
be
thinking
sitting by
about
that
it,
bedside looking stupid as hell.
the more I'm thinking about it, I'm like, yeah, I understand where you're coming from. I hear the sentiment, but why strip the opportunity to make memories with me before I leave?
Yeah. Or have
I mean, the
someone there
memories are
with
gonna
you.
happen because I'm still gonna see my son. So like, I'm just letting her know, like, don't feel like you can't go out and still live your life because while this is going
Okay,
on,
that's
go
That's
different.
what I'm
do
saying.
you.
Nobody
That's
said
different.
the person
That's
is
different.
not going to be able to leave, go out, live their life. If you're that,
But you can't be out
that
here
risk.
dating and fucking somebody else. Like,
This is the
like,
thing.
oh, I'm
No,
single.
no, she can't. If I know I'm about
She
to do this,
can.
go do whatever you want
I
to
couldn't
do.
do that.
Listen, because this is a person who's paralyzed from the waist down, but he allows his wife to go have sex with other people because he understands I cannot please you in that manner.
That's a different situation.
There's not.
It's the same situation in a
not.
sense.
No, because if you're not pleasing me in that manner, we're not in a relationship. I'm sorry.
But that's why I'm saying
It's where your priorities
no,
lie, I
if
guess.
y'all
It
were
depends
together,
on the
if y'all
person.
were together before
Come
it
on
happened,
now.
then you all of a sudden you get paralyzed in the midst of y'all dating.
Your dick doesn't work. I'm
What do you mean? You just
And
gonna bounce after
you
that?
would-
packing
have-
it up.
Y'all been together
Exactly.
for
That's
5
more
years.
fun.
Back on your
That's
feet.
more- that's
no
more
pun
fucked up.
intended.
At least y'all been together for 5 years,
You have-
and some shit happened. He get in
And
an
your dick
accident.
doesn't work.
Yes,
That's
and
more
he's
It
in a
never has
wheelchair.
a chance. Nothing.
That's more fucked up, Alicia.
He gonna put
If
dick
I know-
splints on
if
the
I know
man,
I'm not
make
gonna
it
be
stand
here-
up.
And he gonna let you like. go
No,
ahead
it's
and do
not.
your
Because
thing.
listen, this is my thought
Mhm.
process. Okay, if you're about to die,
Mhm.
I know I like. There's no relationship like to move forward. There's no life moving forward. Like you're gonna die. You know what I'm saying? Like you're packing it up. But if your dick doesn't work, this is not funny. I'm trying to be serious. If your dick doesn't work and we're moving forward in a relationship, I know I'm just never gonna be happy or fulfilled. Like we're still in that relationship the
No.
entire time moving forward.
No.
If you die, we're not in a relationship. Like you're dead.
If I know I'm not gonna be here in a couple weeks, you can go do whatever you want to do, and not even tell me about it.
No,
In these last couple times you're gonna see
Okay,
me.
so let's reverse
You
it.
ain't got
So
that.
if your
Fuck.
dick didn't work,
wait a
you still
minute,
want
Clay.
Kayla to stay around?
She can't hold that pussy for 2 weeks. Bitch, I only got 2 weeks. You can't hold that
I'm
bitch
That's what I'm
saying.
saying. Like, what is the
You can't
countdown?
put that bitch on layaway or nothing. It gotta go now.
I don't know.
Man, y'all tripping on this
Layaway is
motherfucker today.
wild.
I don't know how long of a time frame do we
Yeah,
have,
he
but
didn't say how
I'm
long you
saying
got.
But
I'm saying
I
I don't
don't
got long. I don't need to know what you're doing out here in these streets now. But if I survive, like for example, me getting hit, like if I end up getting paralyzed from the waist down, it's over. But like we've been together 5 fucking years now.
So you would still want her to be with you even though you can't do nothing.
Bro, I would still want a partner at some point in life, but regardless of whoever I date, I'm not going to be able to please them regardless. So the only thing I have to compromise a certain aspect of if I want a partner.
And
Yeah,
she has
I'll
to
let you-
compromise. Do you want sex or not?
That's what I'm saying.
That's
yes,
a big
you
part of a
let her-
relationship.
Yes.
It is. It definitely is. But after a certain age and shit, that shit die down.
What if you want more children?
Adopt?
Yeah, that could be.
And what if that doesn't die down? What if you want that? That's what I'm saying. Like they're 30, mid 30s, late 30s. Like you're not, I would hope not dying down. So if that happened, like if he became like fully paralyzed and all that, you might want to.
If you
Which-
get paralyzed from the
Pack
waist
it up.
down, if I get paralyzed from the waist down, even if me and if
crazy.
Kayla like decide to split after this, regardless of whoever I end up dating in a potential future, I'm not going to be able to satisfy because I can't do anything down from that area. So,
But they would know that
I
going in. You know what I'm saying? Like you sign into
but
that
everybody
going
still got
in.
yeah. It's cool
I
to say
signed
it's,
for that going in.
it's cool to say
No,
yeah
like,
at the
this,
moment.
This happened while they were together.
It's cool
That's
to
what I'm
say
saying.
yeah in the moment, but then once y'all have been dating for a couple weeks,
I
like
get what
damn,
you-
I really want to be able to fuck you, and I can't. And then that shit,
It's
and then
wild.
you realize I can't go fuck nobody else either.
Yeah.
So that's why from the person whoever's paralyzed point aspect,
Become a munch.
I have to give in order to keep my relationship.
Become a munch.
You
No,
gonna
I'm
do
saying
that?
though, like
you can eat pussy all you want to.
It ain't.
It's just not the
You need-
same.
It's the same thing as
It's
a
not
it's the
caring.
same thing as a
Don't need
blowjob.
it.
You can get head all the time, but it ain't like
Yeah,
gonna be fulfilling as
it's
actually
not
fucks.
hitting
I know it's not. I mean, it's something, my nigga. Like, get
for a lifelong.
Nigga,
creative. Like, damn.
Yeah, that's like
How you gonna get creative when you
I-
can't even you gonna eat
Okay.
pussy and then like not be able to fuck afterwards?
That's like you at home. All you got to eat is Doritos. But when you go out in the world, it ain't shipping steaks just floating around. Nigga, you take a bite of a steak.
They got spicy. They got spicy chili Doritos out there.
That's how you gonna take
The
a bite of a
buffalo, the
steak.
buffalo ranch
I'm
ones. They
saying
just sitting
anybody
there
that's
looking at you.
anybody that's paralyzed from the waist down in general, they get a partner. I'm pretty sure while they're young, because the older couples they might not like have that sex drive anymore. But like while you're anywhere from your 20s to your 40s to even 50s, they probably like we got to understand it. Like you can go fuck said
Yeah, I
person.
don't
I
know
might
about
have
it.
to agree to it. We might
Yeah.
have to be like it might have to be somebody we're cool with or somebody that I approve you being able to go hook up with.
Mhm.
But other than that, like
Yeah.
how you expect to keep a partner that can't even sexually please you, and then I can't also go fuck anybody else either. I have to just be sexless for the rest of my life because you can't please me.
I'm not saying they're not out there. There are people out there where that doesn't weigh heavy, and maybe eventually you find someone you link up, and good for y'all in your sexual lives. But could it be me? I'm packing it
bro.
up.
Respect.
If I got paralyzed from the waist down, I would tell Kayla she can go. I already told Kayla this before. Like I would say you can go do that.
Not right away though.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be like
I
I'm
mean,
paralyzed.
even
Do
if-
you?
Even if
2
I told,
years.
but even if I told her that right away,
Pussy gotta be on 2
But-
years.
even if I told her that right away, she's
That's
not,
the fee.
Might be even 4.
Reclaim
That's the
herself?
fee, nigga.
Is why.
That's the thing.
even if
I
I
ain't
told
making it.
her, even if I told her
Oh.
like right away, she wouldn't go do it right away because off the whole guilty feeling, like I ain't gonna want to go do
And you
this
don't
because I
wanna
ain't want to
be
hurt your
comfortable.
feelings.
I'm
Yeah, you're just
creative.
gonna go throw it.
I'm gonna be put a dildo on my chin. Nigga,
Oh, now niggas want to get creative. No, fuck out of here. When I said that shit, like, get creative? How? How are they gonna do that?
Nah,
Now all of a
But
sudden,
you ain't have
dildos going on your
examples,
face.
though.
Yeah, come
You
on.
ain't
now.
have examples though. I got
Hey.
examples.
I'm
He
telling
said,
you
"How
right
are
now.
we gonna get creative?"
I already.
I didn't know we was
No.
getting this dastardly disgusting on this episode.
I'm
Wow.
Or else I would have came with
paralyzed from the
receipts.
waist down.
Dildo on the chin is
Dildo
why.
on the
Receipts?
chin.
You know what?
Wait,
You made an
hold on,
argument.
wait.
Listen,
He's making an
I'm
argument for my
already-
hypothetical paralyzed
I'm
significant
already
other.
in the lane of some freaky shit. I'm gonna
Okay.
get even freakier. It's gonna have to, just to try to.
No, I'm
That's-
talking a lot of shit. But if we're married, it would take
especially if you
depend on
married.
the relationship.
Nah,
If
I
we're
think-
married, I don't think I would
just-
leave you.
I think I just let her.
I'll just me and my
do her. It all depends on the
extracurriculars.
level of paralyzed though.
Yeah.
If I can't feel
Yeah.
anything down there at all,
That's
like even
rough.
like if I get up and I can't even feel that, then it's like ain't no point. You can go do what you need to do because
just sleep.
even me being able to do something, like I won't get fulfillment out of that.
I just started a new product.
Hmm?
I got some ideas. I ain't saying it on the podcast. I'm telling you, I think podcast ideas.
It's the dildo strap on the head.
No, it is something even better than that.
But
It's gonna be in the worst for you paralyzed motherfuckers. You'll be able to fuck again.
Wow.
I
He's
believe
patented that.
if I got hit, I do think that if I got hit with like some terminally ill shit or some shit that they say is uncurable, I'm going to a holistic doctor
Yeah, 100%.
because holistic doctors.
What do you have to lose?
Because I believe the holistic
fucking thing.
doctors, they are aiming to never be able to have to see you again versus trying to just keep having you keep coming back.
Get that money.
Yeah,
Holistic doctors try to actually heal you.
yeah.
I done heard a lot of great reviews and a lot of great stories about holistic doctors helping people that other doctors told them like, oh yeah, this hole in your heart that'll never be able to close. You got to keep taking this pill.
Nope.
They went to a holistic doctor like, yo, take these, and by the time you get done taking this pill, it'll close up, and the heart close, the hole closed up.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
No, I would stay to answer your question. I think.
Cause sex is definitely a big part, but it's a lot of more.
No, I'm
intimacy
saying
and
like
all
if
that
you're
other
about to
shit,
die
but-
though,
Yeah,
I'm riding it out.
that's what I'm saying.
I'm not about to do you
nigga.
like that in
got
your
the
last
rest of your
moments.
life to go
Absolutely
and
not.
do
Yeah.
no, I
Married
wouldn't.
or
I wouldn't
unmarried?
want to sit there. Like I'm already depressed because knowing what my life is about to. I don't want
Yeah.
to watch another person have to watch me. It's bad enough I'm gonna have to deal with my parents and everybody watching me. I don't want to have to force somebody else to have to watch me.
But would you do it for your significant other though? If
Yeah,
they're about to, that's what I'm
selfishly.
saying. You
Even
got
if
to
I-
think about it that way.
I already know if I told Kayla like no, like don't stick around. with you,
She's
like,
definitely gonna
I'm
be there.
like shut the fuck. I'm not leaving. But like I don't want to watch somebody watch me slowly pass on.
Yeah.
You better watch me like Grey's Anatomy.
That's testing of true love, I believe.
Watch me go out.
Watch it. Going through death.
No, just in
Somebody
like
you love, shit.
extreme measures. You know what I'm saying?
No
People
relationship.
fall for less.
No relationship don't go through extreme measures.
Some people really just be skipping through the meadows out here.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody goes.
As soon as they hit a bump. Ooh,
I'm out.
Then y'all don't go through no extreme measures.
You don't like what I like? I'm done.
Yeah,
Every relationship go through extreme measures. It might not be to like life threatening.
That's what I mean by extremes,
measures,
yeah.
but everybody go through some tribulations that other people might be like, I would have fucking left it if that happened. Blah blah.
Yeah.
It's like if y'all gonna be together forever, y'all gonna go through life together, life events.
Yeah.
Like y'all both are growing as a person. People make mistakes. Y'all gonna make mistakes, and it's up to the other person if they truly love you, if they want to forgive you and try to work through it, or say "fuck it, I'm out."
I feel like that's why a good portion of like relationships fail too. Like people don't understand. Like it takes a lot of effort and compromise, especially as you get older. You start to realize if you give a fuck about a person, like some things that will bother you. Not bother you, but like some things that you wouldn't stand for. Like you start to develop an understanding from the other person.
You gotta understand, like every day y'all are growing as people, so you're gonna continuously make mistakes. Y'all are still individual people, just together.
Yeah.
So you might make an individual mistake that affects both of y'all, and the other person have to either choose, like, is what you did bad enough for me to want to leave, or can I truly work through this? And then y'all go through there. Every relationship that has been together for years has gone through that, or is going to go through that at some point.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And that's what
breaking point.
Yeah. You think old couples been together 20, 30 years just because, and that whole thing was perfect? Like, hell no.
They went through shit.
They went through the fucking mud.
They been in these motherfucking trenches.
Ain't nothing perfect in this world. You're going to make mistakes.
Yeah.
You're going to make mistakes as a relationship. You're going to make mistakes as an individual that's going to affect the relationship. Hell, that's how people break up now. Money was a big reason. One individual person, either the man or the woman, is making terrible financial
That's like the number
things.
one reason for people breaking up.
Yeah, finances are like the big one.
You're making terrible financial choices that affects both of y'all. And now it's like, do I even want to stay with you, or do I want to work with you to try to get this fixed?
Your dick better be working. That's all I got to say. No, I'm just...
My
biggest fear has been unlocked on this podcast.
I don't think
Alicia's biggest fear is erectile dysfunction.
Dick can only fix financial problems for so long. Financial can fix dick problems all the time, but dick can only fix financial problems.
I'm saying if you're the richest man out there in the game and I'm with you and like saying like you got money, say you're like Elon Musk and your dick doesn't work.
You're going to ride it out for a while.
I'm going to get a couple coins, but eventually
that nigga Elon Musk.
He going to build a robot dick.
Hold on, bro. That nigga's repopulating the earth.
We talk.
He got a lot of kids.
We talked about
that
this.
was a bad example, but you know what I mean.
We talked about this before.
If all of a sudden he was dried out or something.
We talked about this before, Alisha. Them motherfuckers got mistresses and all that shit. Like they got partners on the side. Like you keep this quiet. We boom, 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 boom. When we go out in public, we a happy
relationship. You think Elon Musk got a side house?
Yes.
I don't think so.
That nigga has ran through Twitter. He went in that corporation building.
Twitter bots. He sent them all to his email.
Elon Musk has went through the whole Twitter company at least once.
I don't think so.
Why you don't think so? Elon Musk is
my man would never.
An asshole.
At least you got a crush on Elon Musk.
That's why. Fine.
You can be one of his mistresses. Or mistresses. I said that right.
No, he got too many damn kids.
What do you mean? That nigga will find you a quick million. Here you go. Keep it quiet.
I'll go on a date. I ain't even gonna lie. I would entertain a date.
Same shit with that Chris Brown, bro. I'd entertain it. I'd go out on a date.
I fuck with
like, if he gave me some money, and then he asked me to do some more stuff, I may not say no. Like, I don't.
But that's the
who knows what's gonna happen?
I'm not like
Elon Musk gonna pick you up in a Tesla limo.
Okay.
And then he gonna open a fucking platter. He's gonna open like a silver tray. It's gonna be a stack up to $1 million. This is yours. But you gotta be one of my mistresses. We keep it quiet. We just fuck around from time to time.
Absolutely.
You go to his house. He opened up his little dresser. He got Tesla line dicks. You got the new Tesla dicks.
Dick on the head, dick on the chin.
I'm telling you, Elon Musk, like, at least you got a crush on him.
I'm already folded.
I'm telling you, Elon
He
Musk.
could pull up in his standard Tesla. Like, he ain't got to pull up in a limo. He could just pull up in
Nah,
a I'd be like, oh my God,
He
he's
still
so
got it.
humble. We
His-
love a humble king.
Mhm. His Tesla still drive itself.
It's not
You
about
know
the
he
money,
erased
though.
that
I
shit
just
out
think
his
he
Tesla.
has a good personality.
That nigga got too many kids and
A good person.
Nah.
Have you seen a nigga in conversation?
Yeah.
I think he's funny.
He's so smart. He just awkward.
He is smart, too.
he one of those people that, like, you can tell, like, his brain is constantly
Yeah.
working.
Yeah.
There's so much
Yeah.
shit going on in his
He not
head.
corny, though.
It's like Kanye.
Yeah.
Kanye is one of those people, like, Kanye don't think before he talk. He just talk.
Yeah.
And then he has to try to clean up everything afterwards because he worried about it. Lil Wayne say he gets headaches because he's constantly thinking of, like,
Yeah.
words and shit to rhyme. And he's like, I try not to rap about the same shit. Even though he try not to rap about the same shit, or at least use the same type of lyrics that he used before. And he rap so much that, like, I
It's
forget that I
damn
said
impossible,
something.
right?
A nigga searches on lyrics up to try and like make sure he don't say the same shit.
Eminem do the same thing. Like,
I can see that.
there's people out there whose mind is constantly just working 24/7. Elon Musk is one of those people.
Yeah. It's like he got a fucking dry erase board, and he's literally just constantly in his head writing on it, wiping off. I got something else I want to do.
Neil
Wiping
deGrasse
off,
Tyson.
Yeah.
He's one of those people.
That nigga is one of the most entertaining people to listen to in an interview.
Neil.
Yeah, Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah. You be thinking like you smart and everything. Do you hear like some smart motherfuckers actually break down shit? It's like, damn.
You're like, I'm dumb as fuck.
I'm like,
But no, like
Wow.
when he break down like
I ain't
concepts
shit.
of space and everything and all this shit, I'm like, I want to believe him because the nigga sounds smart, but I don't want to be gullible and just believe because the nigga can talk good.
Mhm.
tapping in.
But-
They'll get
Oh,
you
he-
that smooth talk.
like even just about like philosophy and stuff too. It's just really interesting to hear it from a scientist perspective, especially somebody like that.
Hell yeah.
I like it though.
I fuck with it.
I think interesting.
Alisha voting for Elon Musk though. I'm still not over that.
My man is cute.
And Josh, was you
What
saying?
what's up? What about Elon Musk is what got you this up? Better yet, what some of y'all hear me out? We're gonna end this episode like that.
What you mean, like people?
Yeah, like
just in general,
like people that
hear me
y'all will
out.
fuck, but like you don't expect people to understand why. Like people that will
Elon
make
Musk
you
is up
people
there.
that you got a crush on or that you will fuck that other people might look at you like, hey yo.
I love that.
Queen Latifah?
That's not really hear me out though.
No,
It's borderline.
No, I mean, no, it is. It is.
It's borderline.
It
It's
is.
like-
Why is
No,
Queen
she got a
Latifah-
little.
Queen Latifah?
I feel like she would take care of you.
Oh yeah, Queen Latifah pick me up.
I
Come on,
couldn't
man.
see her
Take
in
me
like
to the bed,
I don't see that as a hear me
a
out though.
freak mode though. I couldn't
Queen
see her in
Latifah,
freak
man, hear
mode.
me out.
Just because she
She's
like
like a
women
mom.
don't mean like
No,
Queen Latifah look good.
Yeah, she
We-
she
we-
ain't
you're
never
not in
good
the
looking
majority.
bad.
If you
Not
said
in the
Whoopi
majority
Goldberg,
with
then
that.
I was like, all right, I need you to go elaborate.
No. Mm-mm.
But
It's
Queen
I don't
crazy.
know if I gotta
Definitely.
hear me out. I'm
I
like, I'm
know
trying
she'll
to
hear
think.
me out.
I don't
Even in my
feel-
head, she'll hear me out.
Elon Musk is not a hear me out. Like other people
Easy.
have told, other girls have told me.
Because of
I
his
see.
money.
I think
It's not about the money.
It's about the money. It's thousands of niggas who look
I
like
feel
Elon
like-
Musk
I
walking around.
That's what I'm
Not getting
saying.
no
My
play.
bar is not. I'm not
Not
saying
getting
he's
no
fine.
play.
Like I'm about to rip my clothes off. But if I saw him, casual convo, casual conversation.
no, at least should be tight.
It was him on the
At
Joe
least you'd be
Rogan
tight.
podcast that was like doing it for me when he was.
At least she'd be
smoking
tight
and
if she saw
chilling.
Elon Musk. I seen somebody say Roseanne Barr was a hear me out. And I'm just like,
What the fuck they want Roseanne for? 'Cause That girl.
I seen somebody say
hold
Kitty
on, let
from
me
that
think.
70s show was a hear
I
me
could
out.
see that.
What you mean?
Red too.
What you mean?
Red,
You can see that?
Red for sure. Father figure, strong, independent man.
Who would hear me out?
Red's a hear me out.
I wish I would have had more time to
Fran
think.
Drescher.
Oh, I know.
Fran Drescher was that for me.
Yeah, but that's. I feel
Fran
like.
Drescher, the nanny.
Yeah, no,
Oh, okay.
that's like a sexual awakening
That
type
sound
moment.
Like a man. Who's that?
Oh, the guys probably won't get it, but the girlies do. Homeboy from Jurassic Park. What is his name?
It's a lot of niggas in Jurassic
I
Park.
know,
The
but no,
original?
the daddy one.
Oh
The
my
one
God.
who was
Oh
telling me to chill
my
out
God.
and the thing.
I can't-
Talking about Chris Pratt.
No.
That's Jurassic World, not Jurassic Park.
Man, we all in the
No.
same umbrella.
Why can't I remember his name, bro? Everybody's like Jeff Goldblum.
Oh, the old
Really?
nigga?
Jeff
Yeah.
Goldblum?
Oh my god.
Why Jeff
Hear
Goldblum?
me out. Hear me out. Have you seen him with that Taco Bell meme when he's holding the two girls and it's like me, my my groceries?
Somebody said, "Hear me out" about Jessica Alba. Like, nigga, what you mean?
What?
Hear me
We
out?
don't have to.
That's-
You're heard.
I don't know. Queen Latifah's not one for me.
Yeah, I don't really.
Young Queen Latifah too.
Oh, yeah.
Young Queen Latifah was cold.
Fire. She was fire.
That ain't really hear me out.
But I'm talking about the older Queen Latifah.
Oh, Queen Latifah. Raven
Right now,
Simone was
Queen
that for me. Raven Simone now, but
Yeah, now she's the hear me out.
Jessica Alba
Back then,
is
she wanted to hear
wild.
me out.
what you mean Jessica Alba is wild?
No, I'm saying like that's like
As a hear me
that's,
out is
well,
cool.
yeah, as a hear me out.
I was gonna say Jessica Alba is cold.
Oh, we were talking about this today. Michael Jackson,
Which Michael Jackson?
all of them. Yeah, the
Yeah.
plot
All
twist.
forms.
A plot twist.
Yeah.
Hear me out.
Alicia's wild.
Hear me out.
What about the
Black, white, orange, purple.
What about
It's Michael
What about
Jackson.
white Michael Jackson? Oh, that got you like.
Hear me out. He can dance. He
trying
can
to hear-
sing.
I'm trying
And
to
Rock
hear you.
My World. And he's like, oh
Like,
my
it's not
god.
even his look at that.
Come
point.
here.
It's just
It's
him.
Michael
But he looks
he's
scary
him.
towards the end, though.
He's Timothy. No.
He looks
Nope.
scary towards the end.
Like,
Black
no
Michael Jackson. I
slander.
understand.
No Michael Jackson slander on this podcast.
Absolutely not. Come on, Michael.
What you mean?
Shimon. Oh, another one. This is a controversial. Pete Davidson.
Nah, Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
nah.
Pete Davis.
He got too he got too much
Hear
of
me
the
out.
Banging
juice.
and banging around Hollywood.
He got too much of the juice for him to.
My man is fine. Hear me out.
But he is a hear me out for the
Because some people be like, he's so ugly. Okay, then he could be ugly over here.
Pete Davidson, he done knocked down a couple baddies in the
But that
industry.
don't mean you're not to hear me out. Because they was probably saying that to their friends. You with Pete Davidson? But hear me out.
I know Kim Kardashian was saying that for
Yeah, she
sure.
definitely said,
It's-
hear
it's-
me out.
He's
It's
kinda
one thing if he
funny.
wasn't dating all these baddies, but when he kept getting baddie after baddie after baddie after baddie, it's just like, all right, it's something about this nigga that.
Yeah, but he's
Doesn't
still a
matter.
hear me out. Once you say a
Nah.
nigga name, like, who? Then you show a picture, you be
Nah.
like, huh? You be like, hear me out, girl, listen.
Pete,
I can see girls saying hear
Pete
me out. for
Davidson
Pete
might be a hear me out for black women, but like overall, nah.
White women, too.
No, white women want to fuck Pete Davidson.
Yeah, because he fucking
White women do, for sure.
White women, I heard.
Sniff his dick
I
because of
heard
Kim Kardashian.
before the whole Ariana Grande dating and Kim Kardashian dating and all that. I've heard Pete Davidson is attractive to some women before. It ain't uncommon for me to hear
We're
that.
not saying, because all these people are attracted to some people, but to the vast majority, he'll hear me out.
Pete Davidson's attracted to the YT community.
I know I got some good hear me out.
That's what I'm saying.
You should have hit me up before so I could have thought
Yeah,
about this.
It
Because people be like,
it
"Are
just
you
popped in my
fucking
head.
kidding me?"
We might have to bring this up for next time.
He
too.
looks like he's dying.
I will get some good hear me outs, bro.
It just popped up in my head, so that's why I
I
was
feel like a Elon is a good hit me out. Like people just be like,
Yeah, you gotta explain that.
I'd
one
be like,
to
hear
me.
me out.
I'm like,
and they be like, really?
Really, Alisha? It's just because of his money.
Yeah.
No, he
and how he looks smoking a cigar on a podcast.
No, he was smoking weed.
Ooh,
He
He was
was
hitting that thing.
Damn, hold on.
somebody
Queen
said, "Hear me
Latifah
out
is a
about
good
that
one.
snake."
Goodbye. You're horny.
Oh, what?
The jaw
The
game.
mouth was open already?
Nigga
Ugh.
talking, "Hear me out."
What? Like a Venus flytrap, nigga.
I can't do that shit, bro.
Hold on. Yes.
Hear me out.
Loretta Devine.
I don't know who that is.
Let me see.
Fucking
Oh, heck no.
Divine.
Not mama.
Hear me out.
You're
No.
out of pocket.
I'm
for
Yo,
listening.
Loretta
that.
Devine, the way they
No,
exhale.
you know who's a hear me
smooth.
out.
Loretta Devine
You know
is
who will hear me out?
definitely a
No.
Like, I hit Loretta.
You know
She
who-
gonna cook a good plate after too.
What?
You know
Collard
who will hear me out?
greens.
Sugar from next Friday.
She not no hear me out.
Sugar
She
from next Friday is a.
She is, but she ain't. I used to get her and the other lady confused. They
I did too.
they just
I
like-
did too. But she definitely hear me out. Who else?
Nah, she had a little.
I might have to explain myself.
Watch next Friday. You'll see exactly why. I would.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm
I would have
saying.
to
That's why I'm like,
explain myself.
But that little the motherfucking Latina
Who?
lady in the was she Latina?
You talking about next Friday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, she was so.
Dexter's mom is a hear me out.
or I was about to say, are we
Girl,
doing
going
cartoons?
anime.
Danny
Oh, we doing
Phantom.
cartoons. You just
Hear me out, Danny Phantom.
open up.
Trying to think of
Look
who
at
else.
Danny Phantom had swag.
He was fine as hell.
You know who's a hear me out for real?
Who?
Before I end this, Monique when she was on the Parkers.
Oh, I get that to you. She had a moment.
No, the way she was throwing herself at Professor, I'm just like, nigga, if you ain't gonna take it, my nigga, like,
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
on Professor's side.
That's my middle
Hey,
name too. So I gotta
I'll
give a
take
shout
it.
out to Monique.
she was trying to get that nigga the top,
Yeah, I
sloppiest
gotta
of
get to
top.
that.
He ain't want her. Then she broke up their marriage at the end to take her. That was so toxic. That was they are the most toxic couple in television history.
And that's how we're gonna have to end it, sadly. Talking about Miss Parker being toxic as fuck.
Miss Parker and Stanley Ogilvy. She chased this nigga for 6 seasons. He didn't want her. Soon as she was about to get married, he came and stole her from the altar.
That nigga wanted that top. After see, he's like, yo, hear me out though. She
This one I just realized because I was watching The Mask last night. Jim Carrey.
I understand young Jim
I feel
Carrey.
like he don't get a lot of accolades in the Hear Me Out category.
Oh yeah.
I'd hit it.
Jim Carrey ran through.
He would he me out them draws.
He ran
I'd be
through
like,
so
haha,
much
you're
of,
so
like-
funny.
I think he wasn't the motherfuckers you probably be around like this motherfucker is crazy.
And I'd be like, let's go to the back.
I feel like enough people say "hear me out" about Jim Carrey, where it's like, okay, there's no need to explain.
Yeah, it's like a
But
casual Hear Me Out. Like hear me
That's gonna
out.
have to do it for this week, y'all.
Crazy. He was one of them motherfuckers. Like, this
Y'all got any
motherfucker is
encouraging
so-
words?
Shit, man. Like, come back to me. This fucking crowd getting to me right now.
If your dick don't work, make her twerk.
I literally was just about to say
How you gonna
something
make her
about the
twerk
dick
if it
not
ain't working?
working.
Hey, make that motherfucker twerk.
You gotta get some enjoyment, I guess.
Gotta get some.
Tell that hoe what to do.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing either.
Damn.
I'm stumped.
And Elon come out with them Tesla dicks for them niggas who dick don't work.
That's sad because you still ain't gonna get no feeling.
Hey, you never know.
Uh,
You never know.
My encouraging words is that we marking it today. What is it? May 4th? Jets versus Lions Super Bowl.
Oh, Jesus.
Calling it
I'm
now.
not giving that to you.
And I think that's
Stop
all,
the cat.
folks.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us on episode 121. I don't have no advice.
Shout out to Russell Wilson.
No. That's going to be bleeped over.
Patrick Mahomes is not a cornball.
He's
That's
him.
Corny.
He's him.
All right, y'all. Let's go do it. I'm Clay Tizzle.
up J Smooth.
Alisha.
Patrick Mahomes, Corny.
Corny.
That's outside and out. That's
Signing out.
outside and out.
Peace.